Lesson 1, Art Inspiration.
Great! We can also check for any new art books or magazines for inspiration.
Yes. I love discovering new artists and techniques to broaden my skills.
Exactly. There are always fresh ideas that can spark creativity.
I agree. Sometimes, I find inspiration in unexpected places.
Me too. Have you seen any interesting exhibits recently?
I visited a local gallery last week that showcased emerging artists.
That sounds fantastic. It's always exciting to see new talent.
Yes. I think supporting local artists is so important for the community.
Absolutely. Let's make a list of places to explore for our inspiration.
Lesson 2, Community Service.
Other ways of being a good citizen often involve greater effort.
Yes, I agree. Some people serve their community by volunteering.
Exactly. Whether it's at food banks or shelters, every little bit helps.
Definitely. It's rewarding to give back and make a difference.
I think participating in community cleanup events is also valuable.
That's a great idea. It brings people together for a common cause.
Yes. Plus, it helps foster a sense of belonging in the community.
I'd love to organize a volunteer day for us and our friends.
That sounds perfect. Let's make it happen.
Lesson 3, Short Trips.
Some people prefer short trips for weekend getaways.
Yes, those can be refreshing without the stress of long travel.
Exactly. Plus, you can explore local attractions without much planning.
That's true. Short distances make it easier to enjoy spontaneous adventures.
And sometimes, buses and cars are used for very long journeys.
Yes. They can be comfortable for traveling long distances too.
Do you prefer road trips or flying for longer travels?
I enjoy road trips, they allow for more flexibility and exploration.
I agree. Plus, the journey can be as enjoyable as the destination.
Lesson 4, Outdoor Plans.
I hope it stays this way, the weather is perfect today.
Me too. I have plans for outdoors, and I want to enjoy it fully.
That sounds great. What do you have in mind?
I'm thinking of going for a hike in the nearby hills.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. I love being in nature.
Yes. The fresh air and beautiful views are so rejuvenating.
Let's pack some snacks and make a day of it.
Absolutely. A picnic would be a nice addition to the hike.
I can't wait to explore and enjoy the great outdoors.
Lesson 5, The Impact of Technology on Business Communication.
Technology has dramatically transformed how businesses communicate internally and externally.
Absolutely, digital tools have made communication faster and more efficient.
For instance, instant messaging platforms facilitate real-time collaboration among teams.
Yes, this immediacy helps in resolving issues quickly and effectively.
Additionally, video conferencing allows for face-to-face interactions, even remotely.
That's true, it enhances connection and teamwork, regardless of physical distance.
Furthermore, using project management software keeps everyone aligned on tasks.
Exactly, clear communication regarding project progress fosters accountability.
Ultimately, embracing technology in communication can lead to improved productivity.
Lesson 6: Options for Improvement.
There are many options for personal development and growth.
Yes, definitely. It's important to keep learning and evolving.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Is there anything else I need to consider?
I think networking is also crucial for opening new opportunities.
That's a great point. Building connections can lead to exciting prospects.
Absolutely. Engaging with others in your field can provide valuable insights.
I'll make it a priority to attend more networking events this year.
That sounds like a fantastic plan. Let's support each other in our goals.
I agree. Together, we can make meaningful progress.
Lesson 7: Culinary Adventures.
The dishes we tried were incredible, the flavors were so vibrant.
I agree. Were there any challenges during your cooking experience?
Yes, timing was tricky, especially with so many dishes to prepare.
I can imagine. Managing multiple recipes can be a bit overwhelming.
Exactly. But the satisfaction of a well-cooked meal makes it worth it.
Absolutely. I love the feeling of accomplishment after cooking something delicious.
Me too. It's rewarding to share those meals with friends and family.
Definitely. Let's plan a cooking night to try out new recipes together.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm excited to get creative in the kitchen.
Lesson 8: Short and Long Journeys.
I enjoy taking short trips, but sometimes buses and cars are used for very long journeys.
That's true. Short trips can be refreshing and easy to plan.
Exactly. They allow you to explore new places without too much commitment.
But long journeys can also be an adventure in themselves.
Absolutely. I love the excitement of traveling to a new city.
Me too. It's fun to experience different cultures along the way.
Have you taken any memorable long trips recently?
Yes, I traveled across the country by car, and it was incredible.
That sounds amazing. Road trips can create lasting memories.
Lesson 9: Outdoor Plans.
I hope it stays this way, the weather is perfect for outdoor activities.
Me too. I have plans for outdoors this weekend.
That sounds great. What do you have in mind?
I'm thinking of going hiking in the nearby mountains.
That's a wonderful idea. The views must be stunning up there.
Absolutely. I love being surrounded by nature and fresh air.
I agree. It's a great way to recharge and enjoy some exercise.
Yes. Plus, a picnic at the top would be amazing.
I'm in. Let's prepare some snacks and make it a fun day.
Lesson 10: Additional options.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for my upcoming project.
Is there anything else I need to consider?
Yes, reviewing my timeline and setting clear goals will help.
That's a smart approach. Having a plan really makes a difference.
Exactly. It keeps me organized and focused on priorities.
I think it's also important to gather feedback from others.
Yes. Input from different perspectives can enhance the final outcome.
Absolutely. Collaboration often leads to better results.
I'll make sure to reach out to my team for their insights.
Lesson 11: Humanized perspectives.
A humanized, historicized, and secularized way of being a Muslim is fascinating.
Yes. It reflects the diversity of experiences within the community.
I recalled my near namesake, the 12th century scholar who valued knowledge.
That's interesting. His contributions to society were significant.
Absolutely. It's important to recognize the historical context of beliefs.
Yes. Understanding the past can help us appreciate different perspectives today.
I think it's essential to promote dialogue around these topics.
Definitely. Open discussions can foster greater understanding and respect.
I'd love to learn more about different interpretations and practices.
Lesson 12: Emergency preparedness.
I always make sure to pack emergency supplies before I go on a trip.
That's a smart idea. It's essential to be prepared for anything.
Absolutely. I also check for any road closures to avoid surprises.
That's a great point. It can save you a lot of time and stress on the road.
Yes. Planning ahead makes the journey much smoother.
I try to keep a checklist for my trips. It helps me stay organized.
That's a good strategy. I should start using a checklist too.
It's really helpful. You can ensure you don't forget anything important.
Definitely. Let's make sure we're well prepared for our next adventure.
Lesson 13: Cheating in sports.
The issue of athletes who cheat reflects a cultural and institutional epidemic in sport.
Yes. Drug use has perhaps become so normalized in some circles.
Exactly. It raises serious questions about fairness and integrity in competition.
I think it's disheartening for those who train hard and play by the rules.
Absolutely. Cheating undermines the spirit of sportsmanship.
It also sets a poor example for young athletes looking up to these figures.
Yes. We need to promote a culture of honesty and hard work instead.
I agree. Addressing this issue requires a collective effort from all stakeholders.
Let's hope for positive changes in the future to restore trust in sports.
Lesson 14, Life Lessons.
Our lives teach us who we are, don't you think?
Absolutely. I wrote at the end of my essay about how experiences shape us.
That's a powerful reflection. Some of the lessons have been harsh, though.
Yes, life can be tough, but those challenges often lead to growth.
I agree. It's through adversity that we find our strength.
Exactly. Each experience adds depth to our character.
It's important to embrace those lessons, even when they're difficult.
Yes. They often prepare us for future challenges.
I believe that sharing our stories can help others learn too.
Lesson 15, Dedicated Workspace.
Having a dedicated workspace at home is crucial for productivity.
I agree. It helps create a professional atmosphere.
Exactly. When I sit down to work, I want to feel focused and motivated.
Yes. A designated area can minimize distractions as well.
I've noticed that my creativity flows better when I'm in my workspace.
That's true. It sets the right tone for getting things done.
I think personalizing the space can also make it feel more inviting.
Absolutely. Adding personal touches can inspire creativity.
I'll make an effort to keep my workspace organized and clutter-free.
Lesson 16, Beautiful Land.
I found a beautiful piece of land with a valley on one side and a golf course on the other.
That sounds stunning. It must be a great place to relax and enjoy nature.
Absolutely. The views are breathtaking, especially at sunset.
I can imagine. It would be a perfect spot for weekend getaways.
Yes. I've thought about building a small cabin there.
That would be wonderful. A cabin would really enhance the experience.
It would be a great place for family gatherings and outdoor activities.
Definitely. I'd love to have a quiet retreat away from the city.
Let's plan a visit to that land together sometime.
Lesson 17, Fresh Vegetables.
That's a good idea. I have some ideas too.
Let's buy some fresh vegetables for our cooking session.
Absolutely. Fresh ingredients make such a difference in flavor.
Yes. I love visiting the local farmers market for the best produce.
Me too. The variety and quality are usually much better.
Plus, it's nice to support local farmers and their businesses.
Exactly. Let's make a list of what we need before we go.
Great plan. I'm looking forward to cooking together.
Same here. It'll be a fun way to enjoy the fresh veggies.
Lesson 18, Pantry Staples.
We should definitely stock up on pantry staples like rice and pasta.
Yes, those are essential. They can be used in so many different meals.
I agree. We also need some milk for breakfast and cooking.
Absolutely. It's a must-have for cereal and baking.
How about we make a list of other essentials to grab?
Good idea. We should include items like canned goods and spices too.
Yes. Having a well-stocked pantry makes meal prep so much easier.
Definitely. It saves time during busy weeks when we need quick meals.
Let's plan a shopping trip this weekend to get everything we need.
Lesson 19, Training and Diet.
I've been training to work on different areas of fitness recently.
That's great. How about your diet? Did you make any changes?
Yes, I've focused on eating more whole foods and less processed stuff.
That sounds like a smart approach. Nutrition is so important for training.
Absolutely. I feel more energized and ready to tackle my workouts.
I can imagine. What types of foods have you added to your meals?
I've been eating more vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains.
That's a balanced diet. It's essential for recovery and performance.
I agree. I'm learning that what I eat significantly affects my progress.
Lesson 20, More information needed.
I'm intrigued by the project, but I need more information.
Sure, I can give you a brochure with all the details you need.
That would be great. I want to understand the key features before deciding.
Absolutely. The brochure outlines the benefits and the timeline for the project.
Perfect. It's important to know what to expect.
Yes, and I can answer any questions you have after you review it.
I appreciate that. It really helps to have someone knowledgeable to talk to.
Of course. I'm here to make sure you have all the information you need.
Thank you. I'll go through the brochure and get back to you soon.
Lesson 21, Shopping Convenience.
I love visiting that area with a row of stores connected by a roof.
Yes. It's so convenient for shoppers to do all their shopping inside.
Exactly. It protects you from the weather while you browse around.
Absolutely. Plus, it creates a cozy shopping atmosphere.
I often find new shops there that I wouldn't have noticed otherwise.
Me too. It's nice to explore different stores without being outside.
I think it's a great way to spend a day, especially during winter.
Definitely. Let's plan a shopping trip there soon.
I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun to discover what's new.
Lesson 22, Itinerary Freedom.
I had complete freedom to plan my own itinerary during my last trip.
That sounds amazing. Were there any specific places you wanted to visit?
Yes. I focused on historical sites and beautiful landscapes.
That's great. It's nice to tailor your trip to your interests.
Exactly. I loved having the flexibility to explore at my own pace.
Did you encounter any unexpected adventures along the way?
Yes, I stumbled upon a local festival that wasn't on my list.
That's fantastic. Those spontaneous moments often become the best memories.
I agree. I think I'll always prefer to have that freedom when traveling.
Lesson 23, An Engaging Teacher.
I remember Mr. Albin's class, he made history seem exciting.
Yes. He was more of an actor than a teacher, wasn't he?
Absolutely. His enthusiasm really brought the lessons to life.
I loved how he would act out historical events, it made them memorable.
Exactly. If he was describing a battle, you could almost feel the tension.
I agree. His storytelling skills kept us all engaged and interested.
It's amazing how a passionate teacher can spark a love for learning.
Definitely. I think his approach inspired many of us to explore history further.
I wish more teachers had that same energy and creativity.
Lesson 24, The Move to Williamsburg.
Did you know the capital was moved to nearby Williamsburg?
Yes. Williamsburg was an important town for colonial America.
Exactly. It played a key role in politics and culture during that time.
I think it's fascinating how it became a center for education and commerce.
Absolutely. The architecture there reflects its historical significance.
I'd love to visit and see the restored buildings and museums.
Yes. Walking through Williamsburg would feel like stepping back in time.
I agree. It's important to appreciate the history that shaped our nation.
Let's plan a trip there to explore its rich heritage.
Lesson 25, Understanding the Importance of Strategic Partnerships.
Strategic partnerships are essential for driving business growth and innovation.
Absolutely, collaborating with other organizations can open new markets and resources.
One key advantage is sharing expertise, which can enhance product development.
Yes, combining strengths leads to more innovative solutions for customers.
Additionally, partnerships can reduce risks associated with entering new markets.
That's true, sharing resources can make expansions more manageable and cost-effective.
Regular communication and aligned goals are crucial for successful partnerships.
Exactly, ensuring that both parties benefit from the collaboration strengthens the relationship.
Ultimately, strategic partnerships can lead to sustainable competitive advantages.
Lesson 26: Being a good citizen.
Other ways of being a good citizen often involve greater effort.
Yes, I agree. Some people serve their community by volunteering their time.
Exactly. Helping out at local shelters or food banks makes a huge difference.
It really does. Community service fosters a sense of connection and support.
Plus, it can be a rewarding experience for those involved.
Absolutely. It's a great way to meet new people and learn from each other.
I think we should find a way to get involved in our community.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Let's look for volunteer opportunities together.
Yes. It's important to give back and contribute positively.
Lesson 27: Connecting Flight.
I have a connecting flight to catch, just a layover here for a couple of hours.
That sounds hectic. Are you rushing to your next gate?
Yes, but I have enough time to grab a quick snack before boarding.
That's good. Airports can be overwhelming, especially during busy times.
Absolutely. I always feel a bit stressed when I'm traveling.
I understand. It helps to plan ahead and know where you need to go.
Exactly. Do you travel often for work or leisure?
I travel occasionally, and I always try to enjoy the layovers when I can.
That's a smart approach. It makes the journey feel less tiring.
Lesson 28: Weekend Plans.
This weekend sounds great. Where should we go?
How about the national park? It's always beautiful this time of year.
That's a fantastic idea. I love spending time in nature.
Me too. We can hike some trails and enjoy a picnic.
Absolutely. The fresh air will be refreshing after a busy week.
Yes. Plus, there are so many scenic spots to take photos.
Let's pack some snacks and drinks for our adventure.
Good plan. I'll bring sandwiches and some fruit.
Perfect. I can't wait to relax and explore the park with you.
Lesson 29: Arriving Early.
It's important to get to the airport early, isn't it?
Yes, I agree. It's recommended to arrive at least 2 hours before your flight.
Exactly. That gives you time to check in and go through security.
Plus, it helps reduce stress and allows for any unexpected delays.
Absolutely. I've had my share of close calls with flights.
Same here. That's why I always build in extra time when I travel.
Smart thinking. It's better to relax at the gate than rush.
Definitely. And sometimes you can enjoy a nice meal before boarding.
Yes. I love having some time to unwind before a flight.
Lesson 30, Content Marketing Strategy.
I think we should focus on content marketing to engage our audience effectively.
That's a solid plan. Quality content can really capture attention.
Absolutely. It's all about creating value for our viewers.
Yes. Informative and entertaining content can build trust and loyalty.
I agree. We should brainstorm different formats, like videos or blogs.
Great idea. Mixing formats can keep our audience interested.
Exactly. We could also leverage social media to reach a wider audience.
Yes. Engaging with our followers can create a sense of community.
Let's outline our content strategy and set some goals.
Lesson 31, Creative Hobbies.
I agree. Plus, it's a fun and affordable hobby to unleash our creativity.
Absolutely. There are so many ways to express ourselves artistically.
Yes. Whether it's painting, crafting, or writing, it all counts.
Exactly. I love how creative hobbies can be relaxing too.
They really help to relieve stress and bring joy into our lives.
I think everyone should have a creative outlet to explore.
Definitely. It encourages us to think outside the box.
Plus, it's fun to share our creations with friends and family.
I agree. Let's plan a crafting day soon to work on some projects together.
Lesson 32, Festival Locations.
These festivals are usually held in different locations every year.
Yes. It keeps things exciting and allows for new experiences.
Exactly. Each place has its unique atmosphere and charm.
I love how festivals can showcase local culture and traditions.
Absolutely. It's a great way to learn about different communities.
Plus, the food, music, and activities always make it memorable.
Definitely. I enjoy trying new dishes from various cuisines at festivals.
Me too. It's like a culinary adventure in one place.
Let's check the schedule for upcoming festivals in our area.
Lesson 33, Culinary Challenges.
The dishes were incredible, the flavors were just amazing.
That sounds delicious. Were there any challenges during your cooking?
Yes, there were a few tricky moments, especially with timing and temperatures.
I can imagine. Cooking can be quite the balancing act.
Exactly. But it was worth it when everything came together perfectly.
That's the best feeling. It's satisfying to see hard work pay off.
Absolutely. I learned a lot about flavors and techniques during the process.
I'd love to hear more about your cooking experience sometime.
I'd be happy to share. Let's plan a cooking session together soon.
Lesson 34, The Eiffel Tower.
Yes, I saw the Eiffel Tower in Paris, and it was breathtaking.
Wow. What did you think when you first saw it?
I was amazed by its size and the intricate ironwork.
I can imagine. Did you go up to the observation deck?
Yes, the view from the top was incredible, you could see the whole city.
That sounds amazing. I'd love to experience that someday.
You definitely should. The atmosphere around the tower is magical too.
I've heard that the gardens nearby are beautiful as well.
They are. It's a perfect place to relax after visiting the tower.
Lesson 35: Expanding our network.
Plus, it helps expand our professional network for potential opportunities.
That's true. Networking can really open doors in our careers.
Exactly. Meeting new people can lead to collaborations and projects.
I've found that attending events and workshops is a great way to connect.
Yes. Engaging with others in our field can lead to valuable insights.
I agree. It's important to build relationships within our industry.
Plus, it can lead to mentorship opportunities, which are invaluable.
Absolutely. Learning from experienced professionals can accelerate our growth.
Let's make it a goal to attend more networking events this year.